Okay guys, you received your instructions prior. Recibí tus instrucciones posteriormente. I want a nice clean fight. Quiero una pelea limpia. Que gane el mejor. Good luck to both of you. Touch it up.
So the two touch gloves. The talking is over. And the question is whether Erik Morales, the man who mixed it with Marco Antonio Barrera, Manny Pacquiao, Kevin Kelly, Daniel Zaragoza, the list goes on. Has he got one more great performance to give?
Oh, John, would it just be phenomenal? Wouldn't it just be a great, great night if you could just summon up some of his great past performances and put it on display tonight?
We will see. Danny Garcia says that he is here and he is here to stay. He says nobody's chosen him, but he has the ability. And he took out Amir Khan, and he says that he will now, this time, stop Erik Morales.
Well, to be honest, John, you could possibly see that, couldn't you? You know, he had Morales in all sorts of trouble in the 11th round in their last fight. Just being younger, you know, he's more confident in this fight, you would imagine. Having already beat Morales and having coming off that great win off Amir Khan.
Morales looks a little bit fleshier than he used to do in the halcyon days. He was out for 31 months out of the ring before coming back in March 2010. Lost a majority points decision to Marco Maidana. But then he won the WBC belt. And then there was that defeat in March.
Well, even though he is a shadow of his former self, John, he's still technically very good. He just can't punch in combinations like he used to.
No, he can't let him flow in the way in which he did. But the right hand, straight right hand, can still be a telling shot, and he does have a quality jab.
And he can still rally, can't he, John, as he did in the last fight? You know, he still has that built into his inner strength that he'll always rally back when he's been hit or hurt.
Garcia, you can see, slightly the taller man.
Garcia needs to throw in combinations, I think, when Morales throws those single jabs. A little bit like that, that was good work.
Yeah, but Morales caught him with a left hand as well. They both had the success in that exchange. I remember the first Morales-Marco Antonio Barrera fight. Morales got the verdict there, but in fact, I think most people thought that probably Barrera should have got it, but it was one of the best fights you will ever see.
Phenomenal fight. He just caught Garcia, John, sorry, with a cracking right hand. Shook him up a little bit, to be honest. So showing flashes of his former brilliance.
Interesting opening round. And you can almost sense a willing of this crowd to see Morales produce something special here. Oh, good right hand.
Again, and that was a punch he had success with in the last fight, if I can remember rightly, John.
Yep, early on he sort of unravelled, didn't he, in the last couple of rounds, but he was very much in the fight in the early stages. And he's not had a bad opening round here, Morales.
He's had a good opening round, John. Good enough to take it on my card.
And here in the Garcia corner, volatile trainer, his father, Angel.
Bucket. Listen, step to your right, keep your hands up. Listen. You hit him with a good shot. Step to your right. He's trying to count. He comes forward at a counter. He wants to come after you count. He wants to catch you going out. Step to your right with your right feet, Danny. Keep your hands up, okay? Keep your hands up. Listen, use your jab. Use the jab.
And Erik Morales, also coached by his father.
There's not much you can tell Erik Morales, though, is there, John, to be honest, that he hasn't already heard or been through before.
Well, he said that it was his physical conditioning which cost him in the first fight. I suppose a cynic would say if he's failed a drugs test that the conditioning has been slightly different this time.
Yeah.
Time will tell on that one. Could be contaminated meat, apparently.
Well, let's hope so.
Whatever, Morales, with his back to us now, had a decent opening round. And on Barry Jones's card, did enough to have taken it. The 36-year-old champion who he won titles at 4 different weights. Here looking to become WBA and WBC light welterweight champion. Garcia, the overwhelming favourite with the bookmakers.
Well, he is, and I thought Garcia would have come out more confident in the first round. And he was just a little bit, maybe too much respect for Morales, maybe, if that's possible. And again, letting Morales work away and not using his superior hand speeds is Garcia.
When I was doing that list of people he fought, I didn't forget, but I didn't mention Wayne McCulloch. I was there when he produced what was a tremendous performance beating Wayne. Wayne was good that night. He fought really well, but Morales was just exceptional. That was in Detroit, on the undercard of Cesar Soto against Nazim Hamed.
Better work from Garcia, using his hand speed there just to counter over the right hand of Morales.
Solid punches from Garcia. Nothing flashy about him, is there?
No, and he never throws a straight right hand, does he, Garcia? It's always a looping punch, but it always lands.
Well, it was the hooks that did for Khan. Amir, I'm sure, will be watching this one very, very closely. Nice right hand, good straight up right from Morales.
Let's go.
It's just when you get the upper hand, he comes back, doesn't he, Morales, with a little combination of his own. And has to eat a nice little sharp jab there himself.
Trying to keep a nice tight guard. Nice left-hand lead as well from Morales.
It was, yeah. Garcia threw a nice little combination, but he's just stepped back, didn't he, with his hands up in straight, hands down in straight lines, and paid the price.
Garcia just maybe landing the more punches in this second round.
Yeah, I think so, John.
A couple of decent body shots to emphasise the point. Morales tried to do the old Prozac of upping the pace in the last few seconds, but couldn't quite find the punches to catch the eye.
Well, as I said, he rallies well, doesn't he? Morales just never really lets you steal a round.
You can't take chances, okay? Breathe. Rinse out, rinse. Listen to me. Use the jab, man. Quick jab. You're hurting him, then you gotta recover. Work the body a little bit. You get the chance, work the body, okay? Use the jab. Work the body when you get the chance. Slip over. When it comes with the right hand, slip over to your left. Left uppercut. Left uppercut. Dig it. Stay low.
Angel Gonzalez, who won his own battle against cancer a few years back. Ex-professional fighter himself. Morales looks totally nonplussed by the whole situation. Not phased one little bit.
Well, this is not really the biggest stage for him, is it? He's been on much bigger platforms than this, John, in the past. So, it's a walk in the park for Morales.
Well, if they've got it the same way that we have, Barry, 1 round apiece as we move into the third.
Yeah. And even though Garcia's father's a little bit animated, John, he's good advice, I think, was just slip under that Morales right hand and throw the left foot to the body.
Well, if he's going to come unstuck, Garcia, you suspect that he's going to walk into one of those right hands.
Maybe he takes a decent punch himself, doesn't he?
He certainly does. Certainly does.
Took a few good shots off Amir Khan and didn't blink.
The big hooks of Garcia, those are the danger shots. And those were what's ultimately accounted for Erik Morales' first time around. Nice little sneak left uppercut from Morales.
And a right hand as well, John.
Mexican fans here in numbers are having some encouragement from the early exchanges.
Well, Garcia's doing the right sort of thing. He's keeping Morales on the back foot, keeping his back against the ropes, but not doing enough work and being countered.
All the talk, of course, has always been about a Garcia-Khan rematch, hasn't it? What a fight it would be if Morales were to win it. He always said that he would retire some stage next year at very latest, Morales. Maybe if he loses this one, he might think that it could come sooner. Good body shots from Garcia, thudding body shots. But he also wants, as well, to have one last big grandstand appearance in Tijuana, his hometown.
Well, he deserves it, John, but obviously me and everyone else, I think, would like to see him retire and remember him as the great fighter that he was.
There have been rumours that he's had financial worries, which is almost impossible to believe after the career he's had, although having seen Evander Holyfield apparently go through $450 million, you sort of begin to believe that anything's possible.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Good left hand from Morales, countering those body shots from Garcia.
Oh, good shot there by Garcia, John.
Yeah, and the nod of acknowledgement from Morales as it landed. He knew that was quality. Further this fight goes, you'd expect it to favour the younger man, who you'd anticipate being the fresher man. Oh, great right hand! Terrific shot from Garcia, and Morales in big trouble with that one. That went right down to his boots. That fight, had that come earlier in the round, could have ended there and then, and he is in nowhere territory there. He doesn't know where he is.
He's out, John, isn't he? He's out on his feet. He had to be helped back to the corner by his cornerman. They got to stop John Amanet's corner, please. It was a crunching right hand, John, right down the pipe, wasn't it?
Let's watch it again. Oh, dear, dear.
And just as we said, Garcia doesn't throw a straight right hand, John.
Might think about throwing a few more now.
Oh, tremendous, wasn't it?
Right down to his boots.
He done well to stay up, mind, to be fair. It's so brave as Morales. Really dipped him low, didn't it? Luckily, just leaned out of the way of the onslaught, John. I think otherwise he would have been on his backside.
Yeah, some survival instinct there. Got out of the way of two huge anticipated follow-up blows from Garcia.
It's ominous signs, though, John, early in the fight.
So into the fourth round. How well has Morales recovered?
Well, Garcia got to use his hand speed now, hasn't he, and really rain the punches down on Morales. Don't give him a chance to recover. Looked unsteady there, John. Took a right hand on the top of the head.
I'm not sure that Morales has recovered. I think he might be there to be taken right now. Every second that passes, though, the older man, the senses will clear.
Doesn't look good, though, does he, John?
No.
Again, wobbled with a right hand, I think, there.
Morales very, very wary now as well, he might be. Right hand again from Garcia. Oh, terrific shot from Garcia, left hook. Morales down and surely out. The cornermen are in the ring, the fight's all over. The referee wanted to continue the count, but the cornerman was